we spoke earlier about how two people may react differently to the same foods. And I think it's really interesting because people so often will Google, different diets, whether it's the ketogenic diet or the Atkins diet or the paleo diet, or, so many different things to choose from. And actually, I've come to realize, and I think sort of what we've kind of discovered here at Sync and through developing, our product as well, is that each person reacts differently. And there have been a number of studies, on our blog, I've written about, the study conducted by King's College London. There was another study at the Weizmann Institute that individuals react differently to the same foods, and actually even sometimes twins will react differently to the same foods. Can you tell me a little bit about why that happens, and what does it mean about how we should be thinking about the kind of diet we should be following?
Actually, the following years will be very interesting years in terms of finding out many things about how we react to different things, food included. So we started to realize that everybody is different, not only because he has different genes, but because he's actually carrying his microbiome. He's a carrier of other little organisms that actually play a huge role in different systems. Our gut is the second brain, and it functions in ways that actually we come to realize how important these roles are. One of these roles is how we digest food, and the way our microbiome manipulates food is different to one another. And that has to do not only with what we eat, but also in what environment we grew up. And if we combine twins, again, we have the same, most of the genes are the same, but every child has a different environmental effect. So we can see the combination of the same pool of genes, how they express, if they are found in slightly or less slightly different situations. And actually, it is very helpful to identify what is good for us and what is not as good as we thought even at first for us. And the technology helps us in a way to identify what is good and what is not. And continuous glucose monitoring is one way to identify what works for us and what is working in combination with other things. For example, we can see a food item working better when we are in vacations, where we are not stressed and we are not anxious for something. And then when we test the same food in working days or in full stress, we can see that it's not working as well as we were expecting. And in that way, we can make mindful choices about our food and our behavior in total and our way of life.